Hi guys, and welcome back to Heart and Soul. It's a show where we dive into love, and laughter. And today we have an amazing couple. You have seen them. It's the greatest. How can I even put this? The greatest of them all. The director. Before I tell you which director I am talking about, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. KBC Channel 1 pale X and Instagram, and KBC Digital pale for Facebook, and also on my social media platforms Pika na Rich, X, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am directing you direct to the Trevors. Trevor and Kiki.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Na munaka vizuri in person.
Na tumematch.
Na we get that a lot.
Na tumematch.
Na tumematch. Hata mimi nimejaa kwa hii family, guys. I'm officially the Trevors.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how are you guys?
You're doing good.
You're doing good?
Yes.
Yeah, just kwa wenye maybe hawawajui munaweza introduce. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Director Trevor. I'm a social media expert. I'm a brand manager, and I'm also the CEO of Digital Content Creators. Yes.
Amazing.
Well, as for me, I'm Yvonne Kiki. I'm an influencer, content creator, and also an events planner.
Amazing. Events planner?
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo kutafuta hivi tukitaka ma events kuplaniwa and all that.
Yeah.
We want to dive into your love story. Kuna watu mimi mwenyewe sijui love story yenyu. Nilishtukia tu nimewaona pale hivyo kwa mtandao. And I want us to dive into it. When did you even guys meet?
Do you understand?
No.
No, please.
I don't remember when we met.
Come on.
2024. April.
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
14.
14?
Yeah.
I tried.
We try, yeah?
Hey, take over.
Take over.
Come on.
Take over.
Okay, nani aliona mwingine?
Me, of course.
Si tuanze na wewe basi.
Okay. So like 2024, yeah, I was in media and niko ile harakati ya kutafuta kazi hapa na pale. And then there's one company I reached out to them. I wanted to work with them in terms of brand influencing. So they sent their marketing manager to meet with me, and she was the one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nikamwonea
hapo nikajua huyu it must go beyond business.
Akwe mboga.
Ilikuwa love at first sight ama?
No. I think hiyo time nilikuwa bado na ile heshima, it's business, so you cannot look that way. Yeah. So but baadaye tukaanza kuongea online, tukaanza kuongea until siku tulipatana randomly. And I nikamwona in another angle, not sasa ile ya biashara. Then I felt like, oh, kumbe
kuna kakiru.
Yeah.
And for you, Kiki, when you ulimuona the first time, amekuja you're talking business, did you feel some type of way? Ama ilikuwa?
Let's put it this way. I was stunned. I was like, oh my God, it's Director Trevor. It's literally Trevor, the famous. Yeah, that one. I was like, the famous Trevor? But then, it's business also, so you have to be professional and all that, so yeah.
Now the second time you saw her, that's when you felt it should go beyond business.
Yeah.
How did it go? Like, ulimu approach and...
Okay, so tulikuwa tunaongea online, Instagram, and she was out of the country by that time. And tulikuwa tunaongea ile, siku narudi si can meet nini. And then siku moja anashtukia text that by the I'm coming back tomorrow. You can come and pick me. See, nikaenda airport.
Actually, you're the one who suggested, can I pick you?
Okay.
Not me.
It's okay. It's out.
Making me look desperate.
No, it's okay. See, it's okay. But you wanted.
I mean, giving you the lead, but giving you that lead, but not directly.
So by the time ulikuwa mnaongea ulikuwa una feel pia wewe kakitu hapo?
Yeah, a bit of movement here and there. Yeah.
Wow. So when did it grow, when your first date?
Tulienda date?
Yeah.
but haikuwa
wasn't
hatukuwa na hiyo
bad.
mind ya it's a date.
Yeah, we went
Later
there
ndo
to
tulianza
buy-
kuona, later ndo tulisema acha tuseme ile ilikuwa our first date.
Yeah.
Acha tuione hivyo.
So hiyo sasa yenye unasema ikuwa date.
Hiyo nilimwendea airport. Nilimwendea asubuhi and then we decided hebu tuende tutafute somewhere to chill. So tukaenda Sarit. Kuna kwa na place hapo. And but bado tukiwa hapa tukua tunaongea vile tunatakana. It was kind of a business and trying to catch up na vitu hizo. Yeah. So later on that's when we said let's assume that was our first date.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now apart from the assumption, now when was now the real thing ile ya sasa mmetakana mnatakana.
Wow. Okay, let's put it this way. We actually planned for like the official hangouts. He reached out. Actually, it was on a Sunday. He reached out and he was like, "Can we meet?" Actually, it was just a random day. I didn't expect him to like ask me to catch up with him. But then I was like, But then I knew he was going to reach out.
Yeah.
Ile like, my time inakimbia
Bado.
text. Anyway, and then he texted. Actually, he called, and then I was like, I'm busy. Kwambia, I'm actually waiting for. I think I was waiting for my sister to come back from church. And then I told him, Naosha Manguo, which was a lie. You remember?
Yeah.
Which was a lie. The reason why I told him that is because I wanted to make myself look busy.
I know.
Yeah, but I was not washing any clothes. I was just literally in the house. I didn't go to church. I was just there. So I was like, give me 1 hour. I'll get back. And then 1 hour ikafika, and then I reached back, and then I told him I'm coming. And that's how we cashed up. Yeah.
Trevor, ulikuwa unasikiaje yote mkikati ya hadi?
Actually hiyo day ilikuwa na Sunday.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa kwa nyumba. Then namwambia nimeboeka. Si kama we hang out. Anajam because itinamuita time nimeboeka.
Yeah.
But then that's how it happens.
Yeah, yani unaniita tu saa zenye umeboeka.
I'm not supposed to be doing that for you.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have your own happiness and then enjoying it with my own happiness.
But hiyo time ilikuwa niko kwa nyumba tu, sina plan. And then nikaona it's better she comes, then we go hang out. Si nilikufikiria.
Yeah,
At least.
even though I was expecting to call and all that, I was still happy. Yeah.
Sasa tuseme this was like the official date.
Yeah, sasa ile amejua tunatakana. Nishamrushia emoji. Kwanza I sent her a small emoji, she sent a big one. Nilimtumia ile ndogo akatuma ile kubwa.
I didn't expect the emoji to become that big.
Was it a love emoji?
I just sent
Yeah,
kale
it was a
kadogo.
love emoji.
Then wewe I don't know where ulitoa ile inakuwa na macho za love ile big. I was like
Ashaingia box.
Yeah.
Hata before nimuulize. So how was that first date?
It was awesome. We had conversations left, right, center. He was very open. You know, like when you go on a date with someone and you expect them to be like busy on their phone and stuff like that. And also he's like an online person. So I was expecting him to be like on his phone. But then he told me, let's talk. And then we had that conversation, man to woman, and then, yeah.
Alafu kidogo kaingiza.
He actually did ask me.
That day, what I can remember before tukitoka kwa date, nilikunywa soup.
Yeah.
Soup ya huko, kunaitwa aje hiyo place? Willow Garden.
Yeah.
Kumbuka nilikunywa soup.
Yeah.
Na?
It was just tumbukiza.
Hiyo soup yetu ndio inaitwa hivyo.
Yeah.
So at least nakumbuka your day what I ate. Siwezi sahau forever. Yeah, and then from there nikamdanganya. Nikamwambia, unakumbuka kulikuwa na mafuriko that time kulikuwa kunyesha. Nikamwambia usiende. Nikamwambia siende kwao. But sikulikuwa na
Ilikuwa ukweli kuna
Kulikuwa
flat.
kunanyesha sana.
Like mbona sasa uende udrown?
Yeah. And that time I was staying in Kileleshwa, nikamwambia si tuko tu hapa saa hii. Thika Road kunanyesha. Kuna floods. Lala tu.
Alafu sasa akalala.
Ulilala?
Yeah.
She did. So your time ukalala and all that. Now, did you start living together or ulienda home?
Wow. You know, there are parts I wanted to keep for myself, for my YouTube channel. But then the way you're digging deep. Let's say he asked if I could stay, and I said yes. And then I stayed at his place.
For?
It was 3.
2 days? 3. Oh.
I lied home that I got a job, a new job. So yeah.
So you literally, so sahi wamejua uli cheat. Walikuwa wanajua. Sahi wamejua.
Sister
Home nini?
she was living with your sister.
Yeah, so I just found a way to, you know, fix his words in Nini, and then I made sure that he gave me the job eventually. Yeah, and get the salary too. Yeah,
Trevor,
and the love.
Yeah, and the love.
Yeah.
So, Saju amekaa kwako 3 days. What is going on in your mind right now? That time, because you're not even. Yeah.
Was I serious?
Yeah, I think he has selective amnesia because, you know, man, they can't remember everything. One thing I can recall was he actually, but then on the date, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I know he can't remember that because he was still hyper, excited, you know, man. But then with time, he was like, no, when we were together in the house chilling, cooking and stuff like that, he was like, please, I hope you're going to be like, for me alone, you know, like making sure that, please promise you're going to be for me alone, like all that. So yeah, that's something I can't forget. Yeah.
Now, ulisema yes for your first date when he asked for
Yeah.
girlfriend yake.
I had already made up my mind, so I was like, yeah.
So yani hata ukienda hiyo date ulikuwa unajua tunataka kudu.
But like I had to wait for him to ask. I didn't take any leave. Yeah.
So, you guys, 3 days umeshikwake, umerudi home. Then what are you guys planning to do?
Even before afike kwa already nilikuwa namwambia arudi.
By the way, he was like, when are you coming back? I was like, bro, I just literally left a few minutes ago. Let me go home at least. Nianze kujitetea where I was, you know.
Na ulijitetea eventually.
I did, but I was like, I know that side eye you're giving me, sister. I know.
I know it's
So,
not. I know you know.
I know.
You know where I was. That time, alikuwa anajua Trevor?
Not on a personal level, but like online.
So how long did you date?
1 year and maybe some months.
Recently we saw you did a wedding, right? Unajua shida sisi content creators hatujuangi kama ni kiki, hatujuangi ni ukweli, ni uongo, what's going on, you know, because when I saw the photo I was like, but I was so happy for you.
Yeah.
Genuinely happy for you.
Yeah.
Because, well, we know what we know, but I was so happy for you. And I remember even telling my husband, what? Trevor, finally. So, ilikuwa ni, like you did a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a civil marriage.
It was a civil wedding. So before the civil wedding, did you guys do rurashios and all the things that people do?
Not really.
So now introduction, definitely Saidiago Wanjua and all that. How was that ile siku ulienda introduce home? How was the reception?
It was awesome, by the way. Mimi from kitambo, my parents wamekuwa support in any decision that I make because wanaelewa that it's my life and the one who decides what I want. So nikiwa introducea mtu saizi, they're okay with it because huyo ni mtu nitakaa naye forever and ever. Because wow, 10 years ilishapita.
Wow.
Walisha enjoy marriage.
Kweli?
Yeah, so napenda the fact that my parents were supporting any decisions that I make.
So they were absolutely okay with that. And what about from your side?
When I met his parents, I think that's the first time I've ever experienced meeting someone's parents. And let me tell you, Maina, the parents were so sweet. The mom, you know, like the first time when you're meeting the moms, how do I say that? your husband's mom.
Yeah, in-law.
You're like,
Yeah.
I pray she loves me.
Yes.
And I prayed and it happened. She was actually even more sweet, like she was so welcoming and all that. So I think it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
For me personally, yeah.
And now him to your place. Yeah. How was the experience?
My mom loves him so much. He calls him my son. Even before the first, before the wedding, he used to call him my son, my son, my son. I was like, yeah, I found my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always been interested in knowing about civil weddings, because kuna watu wanasemanga civil weddings, si wedding, wengine wana believe probably the white wedding is the wedding. What's your belief when it comes to civil weddings?
Actually, for us, the reason why we chose civil wedding, let me start there, it's because we wanted to do life together, first of all. And also we realized that we're growing, we are aging. We also don't want to start again with different lovers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, we felt like we had a real connection from both ends. So we opted to tie the knot first. Also, civil wedding, for me personally, my understanding is, how do I put it? Could you help me?
I was waiting for you to finish. Then I say,
Yeah.
According to me, marriage is a very beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
But to be very honest, sometimes you get ladies that tell you, if you don't marry me first, don't expect anything
Beyond.
beyond. Yeah.
Yes, true.
So like for her, she told me clearly, you first need to marry me.
Yeah, by the way, you need to
was
set
that.
the standard.
Yeah.
That was very good of you. Yes.
Yeah.
So you decided, now let's do this, yeah?
Yeah, because I wanted us to be in peace, because I love what we are building together, and I don't want any hizi vitu zina distract hapa na pale, hizo vitu ndogo ndogo. Yeah, so I just made a decision, and I told her, by the way, nilimwambia many days too. So nilimwambia like, so let's start the process. Ilikuwa like week inaisha next week, because of course it's a whole process.
Yeah.
And nikamwambia next week let's start the process. Yeah.
Did you have an engagement?
No.
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 Yeah.
Nilikuwa kuja nikuoe.
Also because it's government, so there's no problem with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's every girl's dream to have a white wedding, or rather a big wedding.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're looking forward to?
100%.
Yes.
I still want to call all my enemies, all my friends, my family members and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to it. But the reason why I actually also got married, the reason why I chose to do the wedding also, is because I knew if ever I get pregnant, I have a husband, not a baby daddy.
I love you, the way you think it. I love the way you setting standards
Thank
here
you.
as a woman, as a girl, and that's really, really, really good. You
100%.
have a good wife. You have
Yeah.
you have a good woman who knows what she wants.
Yeah.
Ndio. Na zile steps zenye anataka. So Trevor, una plan kutupatia white wedding lini? Ama tungoje tu?
You now have to propose because this is gonna be a big wedding.
Yeah, of course, kwanza nda propose. Nifanye hizo vitu zote. Then I marry, but hadi bado nikioa nilishamwambia there'll just be like 50 people in my wedding. Hata kama ni white wedding. Like 50, 20, 30 there. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, so guys, before we dive even deeper, I want us to go for a short break. Then we'll come back and just try and understand Trevor and Kiki more. We'll be right back after the break. And we are back with the Trevors. We are diving deeper and deeper into their love story. I'm so sure kuna zingine mumesikia leo for the first time. When you mumesikia, and let's go in. Sasa, we are only 1 month in marriage. Okay, that's 1 month. So, ni nini hiyo kitu memorable unakumbuka?
I think one thing I can't forget is the fact that no matter through thick and thin, that's something that you have to stick around. Yeah.
Because I wanted to come into how Because I'm so sure during your period yenye mulipatana na Trevor and all that, there was probably a lot of pressure in the social media, even for him. Kuna time pressure Trevor imekukumba, ukasikia venye watu wanasikianga huko kwa mtandao. How was it for you?
You know, actually, before we came online, we had discussed that we were not going to go online because we feared that people are going to judge me or judge us or be like, oh, you're not meant for him, stuff like that. I know it was going to discourage us, maybe. But then one day we just found ourselves posting each other, and then that's when it started. And I think also when an opportunity like that happens, I think also God prepares you mentally that this is going to happen. So stay chilled. I got you. Yeah. So.
And how was it for you, Trevor, when you post to Eve the first time?
Yeah.
When you post Kiki?
People said she's a hired actor.
I didn't see that.
Walisema Kiki ni Kiki.
Oh my God.
Walisema nimemlipa because I cannot have such a beautiful girl.
Hata kwa ndoto zako uwezi.
Yeah. But then pia mimi sikuwa ready by the go online because it was just few months after nilikuwa nimemaliza, you know. So ilifika tu point nika feel like sitaki kuishi ile life yenye unaonekana na mtu ameshapigwa picha. You know, ina kudepress more. Yaani useme tu ni huyu ni huyu mmoja kama Kibaki. Mkiona mwingine huyo si wangu. So yeah, nikaamua ni tuende online and then tuone vile kutaenda. Yeah.
Na Kiki ulibashiwa kwa ma DMs, ulipata ma DMs zinakubash nini?
Very few. And I guess those were not my fans. Those were not people who were looking forward for Trevor to find love. Let me put it that way. Yeah, but there were very few. And I think by then I blocked them. Yeah, but then I'm going to unblock them so that...
Yeah, unblock them.
Yeah.
Lazima waandaliwe proper. Trevor, you made let me just say this. This was the best decision of your lives, you know, even to marry her, coming outright, you know, kutuambia huyu ni yeye na ni yeye. Tumefanya our civil wedding, you know. So during that, now 1 month in marriage, definitely, kuna vitu zenye discover. Culture shock, you know, like unaingia kwa marriage, you're like, guy, what is this?
Yeah.
What is that one thing yenye ilikushock when you linger in marriage?
Okay, let's put it this way. We started living together for a while. So after we got into like the marriage and stuff like and settling down, it was a flaw. I didn't feel any shift or anything. All I know is we are married and this is do or die. Yeah.
And for you, Trevor?
I think bado haijaanza ku happen. It's just 1 month.
I'm sorry, it's still too early to tell.
Okay, let's
it's still too early.
Yeah.
But kuna wengine wakwangi too early. Like for me, first day after the honeymoon tulikuwa tushaanza vita. Yeah.
Wow.
Tulikuwa tushaanza what? Nini hizi ni ma what those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think also for us, our love blossomed more. We were like, oh my goodness. I was like, I actually fell in love with him more. I used to want to see him more, cuddle him more, show him more love. I don't know how to put that. Like, ili jumpstart mapenzi.
I think hiyo ndo culture shock yangu.
Yeah.
She always wants me around. Like, Jana, I was telling her, I need to go and meet the boys somewhere. There's a business we want us to do. Hawezi kuja. Hata hujakana mimi leo. I've been in the house since asubuhi. Sasa ni jioni saa moja. I want to go and come back.
Na ndio anasema hujakana mimi.
So they can just come. Ama basi niende na wewe.
Like you should have kupea space. So you are used to your own space?
Yeah, not that much, but at least sikuwaga na ile not like kufuatiliwa. just somebody checking up on you. How are you? Kopoa maluko. You know, niko ile
freelance. So ilikushock. Unajipatana na mapenzi kama hiyo.
Hiyo sasa. Yeah.
Na wewe kuna kitu ilikushock?
Let's say I was more of the giver of the love. So I think also that one where he's like, wait a minute, let me also go out. Yeah, so for him, he was like, let me go out there first, then I come back. But then I'm like, no, I still need you. Like, I want you the whole day and night. Like, you know, like the clingy girlfriends, the clingy vibes and stuff like that. Yeah, that was me. But I'm learning to give him some space, to breathe. Yeah.
Wow, okay, love is a beautiful thing.
It is.
Mnabamba yani naona tu mnaongea na vile. Oh, this is so nice, this is so sweet.
Thank you.
So, Trevor, ushaipatwa na culture shock yenyewe ukiwa na yeye unashindwa inayo ni gani? Hizi nazo zimetoka wapi?
Of course. Ziko sangu.
Gani?
Nishaipikiwa githeri na rice.
Rice imeboil.
Steamed rice.
Steamed ama boiled?
Ni boiled. Boiled rice. Na githeri. Hiyo rice bado imewekwa bado cabbage. Imekosa hadi kwanza hiyo na ujeka unaweka rice nini?
Rice and steamed.
Acha na kwanza rice ya kawaida siku zingine.
Ya waru.
Unaweka hadi hoho.
Rice
kidogo tu, white rice tu done.
Wewe utaki mambo mingi na utaki rice na githeri. Hiyo kitu ilikushock.
Rice na githeri hizo si zote zinakunyonga.
Hakuna ka juice avocado at least.
Food yenyewe inafaa ikuwe inaweza jinini. Because sio kila mahali unaishi unaweza pata juice. Hadi maji.
Nothing.
Food yenyewe iji.
So kitu ilikushtua kabisa.
Yeah, by the way, I don't think naweza onja rice na rice na githeri.
Your mama has never cooked that good.
No. Never.
Na kikiridi kitu ilikushtuanga.
I think kitu mimi imenishtua overall since we started even dating was unajua ni Mkisi. So he talks a lot. So mdomo.
Sawa.
Si kwangu akiwa na maboys. I'm like
Nikiwa na wewe?
Kwangu, I think you're more quiet, I'm more the talker. Yeah.
So ilikushtua akiwa na maboys you bonga sana.
I was like, sija experience anything like this.
Unajua kuna joke.
Umenyamaza. Utachoma, unaweza nenda achome, okay ajai lakini ninaogopa. Unajua mtu akiongea anaweza sahau, achome.
Aseme kikitu tu.
I was like, okay, I guess I need to accept that he's a Kisi. And hii it's a thing for them. Yeah.
Ni kweli Wakisi tunaongea sana.
I need to tap you when you do it so that you start knowing. Single.
Nani mwingine ushipatana na yeye nani?
Unajua pia kuna wale Wakisi wenyewe wanakaa wapole lakini pia ukiwajua vizuri you know kama Kimuntu ni mpole lakini
akipatana na yeye
I need some quiet time.
Mnajua personality za each other?
Yeah, 100%.
Na si personality yake ama like
it's a personality for him. Yeah.
Venye umeweka in general like unajua ni Mkisi anaongea sana. Yeah, so is it a personality ama ni miao?
It is a personality and also something about the tribe thing. Yeah. I think I'm a group kwa watu wanaongea so he has adapted to it, so I guess it's a personality.
You're an introvert?
Ambivert. Let's say I have moments where I'm quiet, I have moments where I talk. Yeah.
I don't know meaning lakini I'm sure meaning extra. Anything that has extra there.
It's extrovert.
Yeah.
Kuna culture shock zingine ziliwashtuanga?
Let's see. Okay, right now my brain cannot think.
Hujaiona Mkisi akikula ndizi na ugali? Ndizi imeiva.
I think bado hujanionyesha that side.
Mimi naona umuonyeshe hiyo side.
Yeah.
Ndizi imeiva. Aya basi
how does that even work?
Aya basi nini? Uji na ugali ya jana.
Yes.
Okay, mi sasa ndio napitwa na culture shocks. Uji na ugali. How is that? Even
Kiporo.
Yeah, lakini one is hard, another one is not hard.
What are you saying? Ugali alafu uji.
Unakunywa na uji ya brown at least.
Hiyo uji ya brown. Ama
It's a thing. You guys are serious. It's a thing.
Basi wewe uje kunywa uji na avocado.
Wewe Trevor sasa unaenjoy.
For real.
Wow, that's interesting, yeah?
Ask around by the way. Msije mkaniekelea jameni.
Guys, hapo hivyo kwa comment section hebu niambieni. Nani ashikula avocado, not avocado. Ugali na ndizi meiva.
Of course that one people know.
No, me I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
Ugali na ndizi meiva. Uji ya brown
na ugali.
Uji ya brown na ugali ya jana. Then uji ya brown na avocado. Perfect. Yaani ujaribu leo uji ya brown na avocado.
Guys, let's keep that conversation going.
And then you make makosa uweke chumvi kadogo kwa hiyo avocado. So uji iko na sukari, avocado iko na chumvi.
What kind of combination is that? Guys, let's keep this conversation going. Wow. So I want us to go into your memory lanes. Maybe your favorite gift shai kubaya ama kitu shai mbaya, kitu yenye yani you hold so close into your heart.
Yeah. Okay, let's say first and foremost, he got me a MacBook. He also upgraded my phone, which was a big flex for me, and also a watch, a good, watch from somewhere. Yeah, I think those are some of a few material things I can't forget that mean the world to me. Yeah. So you're talking about material?
Yeah, I'm talking about such things. You know, yes, some moments you've ever had, even some trips. Ushaipelekwa mahali.
Yeah, trips.
Trevor?
She surprised me on my birthdays. I don't do birthdays.
Yeah, by the way.
And nilikuwa nishamwambia mimi sifanyangi birthdays, but then go ahead akanibuy a cake.
I remember.
And I'm sorry, sikuonja. I don't eat cake on my birthday.
I literally bought the cake and I ate it myself.
Why?
I don't.
How do they say that saying? You can never have the cake
and eat it.
I had the cake.
You ate it. How comes you don't do cakes on your birthdays?
I don't think it's a special day because it's just like any other day. Mimi nasemanga birthday ingekuwa ya muhimu sana. Hiyo siku niamke nipate sky ni yellow. Unajua yani bede in a way sitaki kutoa God makosa lakini ilifaa ikuwe tukiamka hivi on your birthday yani hiyo siku ni tofauti, sky ni yellow, blue, green. Unaangalia wa feel yes,
but it's a day just like any other day. Any gifts ama any trips
mshaenda pamoja? Mtu akini gift hiyo day kwa sawa. Yeah, itakuwa tu sawa.
You forgot I got your watch too.
Yeah, and a belt.
Yeah.
And some socks.
So MacBook, phone upgraded, socks. Yeah. That's really nice. Any trip you've ever taken together, ikawa blow mind?
Yeah, we've had several trips. We're actually supposed to do also the honeymoon trip. So we are looking forward to. It's actually going to be the biggest. So
wow.
For now, we've done the local trips around Kenya. Yeah.
Ni gani ulipenda?
All of them, as long as you're in. So
mi nilipenda ya Sawela because ni the other side of.
Yeah.
I don't know why people love kwenda vacations coast I don't like beaches, beach mispendi. Napenda place
hidden,
the forest, like nyumba tu ni moja
kama bali
ni moja then ni forest, like that place inakaa sasa hivi hata huwezi ona nyumba zingine, you feel like uko peke yako. I love such
and the fresh air was awesome,
amazing
by the way.
So guys, the Trevor's with us and I want us to jump into another segment.
Please do.
Naipenda hii segment inakuwaga ya trying to know you better, even know each other better, you know. Inakuwaga poa cause anasema kitu ya uongo, unamwambia hiyo ni uongo. Unaona that argument mimi nakapenda sana. But before that guys, mjue lazima mtaimbiana at some point. So ufikirie wimbo yenye utamwimbia na ufikirie wimbo yenye utamwimbia. Si ndio?
Katam.
The Trevors.
Yes.
Sasa tunaingia quick fire. Games of love. These are the rules of the game.
Okay.
Swali yenye nitauliza utaandika answer, tuseme niulize what's his favorite food. What's your favorite food? Utaandika yake na wewe uandike.
Okay.
Na before mnionyeshe mtaisema ndio tuone kama umeandika the correct thing.
Yeah.
Tuko pamoja?
Yes.
Okay.
Sawa. So we start with the simplest. Shoe size.
Here.
Na keke. So shoe size yako ni
40.
shoe size yako ni
36.
gari, hebu tuone.
Heel.
Heel ni 36. Na
Yeah.
sneaker
37.
Oh, so wewe ndio ufukuzwe.
Kuza haraka sana.
Umeandika kiatu ya Goliath?
42.
Now you know.
I will start buying him shoes. I've never bought him shoes.
So, what's your partner's favorite meal? Guy, what am I freeze?
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Mimi nimeguess.
Umeguess?
Huyu mwenzangu nimekula vyote.
Haya basi. Haya tuonyeshe kwa kamera. So what's your favorite meal? Trevor.
Tumbukiza, sukuma na ugali. Hizo between hizo.
Na wewe?
Napenda anything that has meat, but ugali there's supposed to be ugali there. Yeah.
Apparently there's no ugali, it's rice. But you have gotten it right.
Because I'm the cook.
Because you're
Yeah.
the cook.
Yeah.
Mimi nasema unapenda nini?
Ugali.
Ugali?
Yeah.
No, mimi ndio nimekufanya ukaanza kula ugali.
No, I've always loved ugali.
Yeah.
Sawa.
But wewe unapenda rice.
No. It's not my favorite.
So now you know.
So ningeandika njahe.
Haya. So, the next one, who's your partner celebrity crush?
Na mimi uandike wangu wa ukweli. You know.
I don't know her name, so I wrote it like this.
So who's yours?
Mimi. So baby.
Yeah.
South Africa?
Yeah.
And you?
Him.
Oh, wow. Okay, onyesha neni. You've got it. It's wow. Nimejeza ameandika some South African girl.
I will change. I'm a bad boy. Am I a bad boy?
You're a bad boy.
I will change.
Sawa. So, what is their most overused phrase? Ile phrase yenye ana overuse na wewe una overuse. Imagine mimi nishajua yake.
Yangu. Wow.
Ushajua yake? Mimi nimekaa naye 1 year 2 months.
Hata watu wengi wanaijua. Wana commenting kwa YouTube. Everywhere, anytime I talk.
Trevor. Nimekaa na bibi yako hapa dakika kidogo, ame-overuse sio? Ame-overuse kabisa.
Nifikirie. Bado nitashinda ingine.
Aya, wacha tuone. Na wewe?
I overuse sana, but ana overuse time anaongea.
So yako ni?
Maybe actually.
Na wewe?
Yeah.
Also,
I usually like to say yeah.
Right. So, onyesha nini?
Unapenda kusema so. I like to say that a lot, but I've never.
Na pia unapenda so like.
Yeah. That's true.
If your partner was a dish, which one would they be?
A dish.
Food. Kama partner wako alikuwa food, angekuwa food gani?
So hapo unafaa nifikirie food mimi napenda ama yenye naweza taka kuwe.
Unaona anaweza kuwa food gani? Ukimwangalia hivi anakaa kuwa brown cake, black forest.
Done.
Okay, let's see. Okay, unaweza kuwa nini?
Mimi.
Kiki.
Yeah, me. Chicken.
And you?
Yeye anaweza kuwa nini? Ama mimi naweza kuwa nini? Yeah. Brown chapati. Acha nimwandikie ingine. Chicken and avocado.
Yeah. Next one. What's their love language?
Ile ya ukweli ama?
Yeah, ukweli.
Na nakanga chini kimwambia ukiulizwa hii swali nasema hivi. Ajui love languages in detail.
Niweke vision.
Yako ni?
Yangu physical touch nini?
Na wewe?
Same and time.
Muonyeshe.
Attention, yeah.
Pesa.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah. Sawa, the last one. What's your partner's favorite song?
Unaandika yangu.
Niandike yako.
Yeah.
Unaweza guess tu juu ni mingi.
Ile recent. Umaliza Kiki.
Sitaki ona yangu.
Guys.
No specific. Niandikie specific song.
Zote.
Ni playlist.
Zote bank alert. Ni hizo zote.
No, hauna moja song moja hivi.
Anapenda hizi za Celine Dion. Sijui na hizo tu as long as ngoma ni ya kitambo na ni ya millennium. Hizo ndo anajua.
Hizo ndo anajua.
So zote.
Onyesha nini?
Kidogo tu.
Najua nataka kuandika nini.
Na yako?
Najua nataka kuandika bongo.
Na yako?
Yangu ni Katamu. Na
Hiyo
change every time. Ya Diamond na BN.
Na sha change. But Katamu ilikuwa anything Mbosso.
Ni Mbosso kali.
Yeah. So, who's their childhood best friend?
Childhood wako? Wake?
Akiwa
Mimi.
Yeah.
Maybe ulize ingine.
Okay, tupatie wa recent basi.
Oh,
recent best friend.
Niandike ama niseme tu?
Andika.
Utasema aje?
Andika. Ayandika wake.
Best friend wake recent.
Hey, baby, niko na best friend.
What's the name of that guy? Yeah.
Babe.
Tuone.
Hapana, sijaona.
Oh.
Sinasema umalizi haraka.
Acha tuone. So best friend wako?
Niko jamani.
Jackson ametemwa guys. Jackson ametemwa. Hivyo ndivyo ametemwa. Best friend yako
Ni juu ni karibu kabisa.
Who's your best friend?
Him.
Kiki.
Him.
Muonyeshe umeandika.
Her sister.
See, your sister
My
is your
sister
best
is my
friend, of
sister,
course.
but you're my best friend.
Yeah, amazing. So guys, we have come to the end of this show, but before we go to the end of it, tulikuwa tumesema mnaimbiana na nimeona your favorite songs na nimeona favorite song. So itabidi mmeimbiana at some point. Sindo? So before they sing for each other, please make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, KBC Channel 1, and also follow us Heart and Soul Pale Instagram and all my social media platforms, Pika na Rich. See you in our next episode. Take it away.
Tunaweza cheza kwa simu tukiimba.
Ni sawa.
You drive me crazy.
Tunangoja part tunajua.
Tell me I'll be ready. Let me dance with you.
Yeah, that's what you buy.
I'll be there for you to the end tomorrow.
I just want you to know
You're my Shayla.
You're my everything.
my baby, my baby. You be my Shayla and my everything. Unasema mi kwako ntapita na mapema moyo wako ntaumiza. Haujui mi nawe, me and you we the side to side. Together we like suit and tie. When you need me I'm on your dime. Only you are on my mind. Let me dance with you baby, go. I wanna move with your body, lo. That kind thing will make my day go. I'll be there for you today and tomorrow. I just want you to know you're my Shayla, you're my everything on my radar. Oh, this agency, my baby, can you pray? You're my baby, you be my Shayla and my everything. You're my Shayla, you're my everything on my radar. Oh, Tisha Jensen, my baby, can you pray? You're my baby, you be my Shayla and my everything.